Good journey. All right, Umar.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, my name is Ernest Alexander, and I also have been knowing Brother Umar Sharif for quite a while. I mean, he's been a good inspiration to me in my life. I've been knowing him for over 20 years, and I mean, he's always been active in our community. And I just want to thank you all for coming out, and I want to thank Brother Umar for, just having the wisdom and the know-how to bring together a program like this, to bring enlightenment and education of ourselves for the African community. And he's just been so active in all that he's done, and he's been an inspiration to us. And just like the brother once said, that we need it. We're living at a time now that things are not like they should be, and I don't have to go into detail. But if we remember, we're supposed to be on top. I mean, we are the first people, and with knowledge of that, it can make us a better people, and we'll be able to circumvent what the enemy is setting out before us, And I tell you, Brother Umar, you continue the good work, my brother, and I got your back. And just continue to love one another and just stick to the true teachings of oneself. Okay.
Okay, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
But the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, we give thanks and praises to our Creator, our Sustainer. So I have to let y'all know something. Some of y'all can probably get upset with me. So I gotta let y'all know this is Tiger Territory. Woo! Tiger Territory. And we're not talking about EW Tigers. We're talking about Savannah State University Tigers right here. Understand that? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We down from Savannah, someone's down from Savannah, someone came up right here. So just let y'all understand that, because I know some of y'all might get a little beside yourselves. So, got some of my family in the house with me too. Got two of my scholars right there sitting at the table right there. I don't know why they sitting in the back. I'm like trying to say, well, Brother Umar, you got to be working on them right now. They want to sit in the back. I told them they ain't got to do that no more. They got freedom today. But I got to share this right here because I was going to bring it up later on. What happened, one morning I'm at my house, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I get this call from my sister. My sister calls me, and I'm like, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And she said, Jamal, somebody shot the house. Somebody shot the house. And so I get over to my mama's house, and I get there, and some people are shot in the house. And so, because again, what my experiences and what my beliefs are, that I don't just go and sit silent about it. So I get on social media, bam, I go and hit it out there, then I go and hit our elected officials about it right here. And then what happens when it not gets out there on the news and social media, I get this call from brothers and sisters out of Jacksonville. Brother Jamal, is your mama all right? Brother Jamal, we coming up there. Brother Jamal, what's going on? We gonna meet you there, Brother Jamal. And I was like, no, I said, we got it. But the fact that the Sankofa and Master Salam would go and say, the brothers here and the sisters here said they were gonna come up to Savannah because they were gonna take care of my mama. And so whenever I come down here, they always ask, how's the family? How's your mama? How's everybody doing? I said, yo, I gotta be here today. I gotta be here because again, that goes to show our collective strength. Because again, we're gonna say in Creole, we say, men are pale shape balu. Many hands make the load lighter. Our struggle and our fight for liberation will be lighter when all of us are involved. And my brother Imam El-Hajj Umar Sharif El, has been in this struggle, has been an inspiration to me and several other brothers and sisters. And to my family, that's why I say I'm here because of the debt that you threw out there to say, hey, we're indebted to you, brother. And so we are also indebted to your family. And I'm indebted to you likewise and to all the brothers and sisters who've been here for me and looked out for me, when especially my mama had that issue. We made it happen. So again, that's why we're here right now. But again, let us be clear about this. This is still Tiger territory. Blue and orange tigers, not about no chomp chomp and all that stuff like that. I don't care about no golden bulls and no golden knights, none of that right there. Understand where you are right now. Yeah. And so I told one of the sisters over there, told her, she said something about there's a certain cap I should have got. I said, no, I don't get that cap. She said, I think I know you. I said, you don't know me. I said, I bet you think I'm black. I'm not black. I'm not one of y'all. I just help you out in the census. Peace and blessings.
Good afternoon, everybody. Just bear with me for a minute. For those who don't know me, I'm from Savannah, Georgia also. Tiger representative. My name is Brother Malik Sharif, better known by the family of UMAR, Sharif. We came together about 30 years ago, and we had no idea at that time that we were sharing the same attribute, the last name, in the Islamic community. But I look around the room and see a lot of familiar faces in every corner of Brother Umar's life. Family, old friends, neighbors, many of you who have worked alongside with him in his struggles. In the community of Jacksonville, I want to say by thanking you all for being here to honor a man who has not just lived for 8 decades, nearly 9, but who has lived them very well by looking at him. You look like a young man to this day. He took care of himself very good. And we used to laugh. Omar used to go to bed at 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the evening. We said, man, call him and say, man, you in the bed? Yeah, bro, I got to get it. But he showed me, and I learned a lot from him. You know, the first word comes to mind when I think about Omar, stay. Because he's always doing what he got to do. Never changed a stroke. Always the same person as I've known him. And we learned so much from that brother. Always got a calm approach and a real warm smile, you know, to greet everybody. You know, he taught me so much of the lessons of life by looking at him, how to treat people with respect, value, and hard work. And we learned hard work from this brother. He has always possessed a generous heart, always putting family first. He's the kind of brother who shows up when you need him, not just for himself. And he used to tell me all the time, Brother Malik, man, if you need me, just call me. And he was right. That's all I had to do is pick up the phone and call. That brother there. Always possessing a generous heart, always putting family first. But I know that the love for my brother, he has shown his family the same love. And he has poured into this community of Jacksonville the same love. He always was out for the people in the community, always giving them an encouragement to keep pushing forward, always had knowledge to give. Just like the brother made the statement earlier when he first came in the bookstore, Omar used to have up on the screen various teachers on the screen. The bookstore was lined up with books. I mean, every kind of book. And some of the books that he had in the bookstore, I got them on my bookshelf now because of him. But I know that the love my brother has for his family, he has for the same community. His time in search to the community work, we hit the streets a lot. I remember walking the streets in Jacksonville, talking to some of the young brothers, walking around the communities talking, because of this brother. The brother used to come, we used to get together. Hey, y'all want to hit the streets? Yeah, brother, come on, let's go. It wasn't nothing for him to do that. He doesn't do these things for recognition. It's for the love that he has for his people and for himself and his family. Because he believes in the power of caring community. His life is a testament to the fact that when you give, you receive much more in return. Y'all know that. Reaching 80 years of age is a remarkable milestone. It is a testament to the life and rich with experience, wisdom, and love. As someone who has watched him navigate these years, I can say that his spirit has only become more vibrant, his kindness more profound, and his wit ever sharper. Brother Omar, you are a vintage masterpiece to this community. A classic that never goes out of style. You have built a legacy of love, faith, and might that will guide us to the years to come. So I'd like to ask everyone to rise and give this brother a heartfelt applause. To my brother and mentor and my dear friend, may this new chapter be filled with joy, good health, and the same love you have given to all of us. Thank you for being a shining star in our life. Brother Omar, love you, brother.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry I didn't come properly dressed. It was a last minute thing. But I've known Brother Umar since 2001. He watched me grow up from middle school up into high school. He don't know to this day. He's the reason I'm becoming the man that I'm becoming today. Just recently found out Monday I start school for Miller Electric. I'm gonna be an electrician. So I wanted to come and tell you it's gonna be a new journey for me, but Brother Umar's been there for me. I've done security events for him, done stuff at the store here on Pearl Street with him. He's helped me learn how to sell oils, the body sprays, the car sprays. I've done a lot with him. So just to see him here, still kicking, living, I'm proud of him because he's been there for me since I was 12 years old. So, and I'll be 32 this summer. So yes, it's good to see him still kicking. I love you like a son you never had. So I'm gonna say that, and then I'm leaving because I got some stuff I gotta do. But I love you. I'm good. I'm glad to see that you're still kicking.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren and sisters to dwell together in unity.
Yes, sir.
Ain't that right?
Yes, it is.
God is good, ain't it? I am Dr. Corey Birch, a traveling man from the East, and I come before you all with honor and gratitude. He's my grandfather-in-law. I met him a little short time ago, and when I met him, in my world, in my organization, me and this brother did what we call meet on the level, right? Now, when I met him, he had a light that shined so bright within him, outside of him, all around him. So I knew then I was in the right place and around the right people. It's just a blessing for me to be able to stand before you all and just speak on this brother's behalf, knowing what kind of individual or brother that he is. I would like that any of you from this day forth, if you can, you know, come amongst him, check on him. If you can learn from him, learn from him. Anything you can take in with little or no regurgitation. I thank you all for coming out for this celebration or honoring of this brother. He's a great brother, and we must continue to do such things for each and every one of you all. Brother Sharif L., I love you, brother. There's some familiar faces in here. I love each and every one of you. There's no picking no faces, because God is love, which dwells within each and every one of us. Sir, I thank you for coming and speaking on this behalf, and everybody else that's going to speak, I thank you for doing such. I hope you enjoy yourselves, and let's just move forward in brotherly and sisterly love. Amen. I must say this, he's like a grandfather to me. My grandfather passed 2002. Brother Ivory Turner, some of you may know Brother Ivory Turner, but Brother Hall. So I thank him for allowing me to come forth and speak as well. Y'all be blessed, and I'm just so excited and so happy right now about this brother. I can just go on and on, but again, thank y'all for being here, and I hope y'all enjoy yourself, and I hope y'all show the brother all the love and support that you show.
Go ahead. Wait a minute before you come.
Listen, I tell my members and I tell people everywhere I go, if you love me like you love me, why you do me like you do me? Talk is cheap. You heard what I say? Y'all don't understand? No comprende? I say talk is cheap. Now, I have some products here. If you have high blood pressure, drink hibiscus tea.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you want to cleanse out the system, drink some clove tea. We have sea moss here. We have sour salt. This is a good cancer fighter.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. Black seed oil.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the best black seed oil on the market. I got some black seed oil. It's liquid, but this is better than that. You know. You got sea moss there. But before I do, and every black person needs to have some D3 and K2 in your system, okay? That's very important. D3 help fight off all these diseases that those other people are giving us. The K2 helps strengthen your bones and regulate your heart and all. Anything that you need to know is right here on this table. I'm 71 years old. I'm not diabetical. I don't take no kind of medication or high blood pressure. And I told one of my members today, he said, Pastor, my high blood pressure is up, it's up. I said, okay. I said, oh, I'm out of the hibiscus tea. I said, so you knew your high blood pressure is up. You're spending your money any kind of way you want to spend it, but you want to prostitute me. High five with him. I'm not a homo. Okay? In order to help people, they got to want to help themselves. I've been knowing this brother ever since the 70s. Rap Brown and all the different ones that come in But it was on Monroe Street, from Monroe in the yellow two-story building, all the way up to Pearl Street. We've been together all the time.
Yes, yes.
Somebody asked me, how you've been a Christian, how can you associate yourself with the Muslims? I said, we all are one.
That's right.
You may not walk like I walk, you may not talk like I talk, but we all somebody. Okay? We never had a falling out.
Sir, sir.
I can recall in 1989 when they broke into church. Brother Omar and several other brothers. They came to the church. And they said, Bishop, where are they? We're going to find them for you. And they didn't come empty-handed. I said, no. Let the police take care of that. I said, true friends are like diamonds, precious but rare. False friends are like all the leaves. You can find them anywhere. But don't take everybody to be your friend. Some will cause you to weep, and some will cause you to moan. Some will win your confidence and tell you happy home. But don't take everybody to be your friend. And if you don't want to get in trouble, leave those liars alone. Let me tell you what a liar do. A liar will run around, talk about Mary, talk about James, like him, and they'll call you name. If you don't want to get in trouble, leave them alone. How many of y'all in here love Umar? Do you really love him? I'm not talking about play now. Do you really love him?
Yes, indeed. Yes, sir.
I want everybody in here to sow a seed to this man. I'm going to start off with $50, and y'all can give 50 or either 25. But I need 10 people right now to give me $50. Come on. Bro, count this money here. You go and count that money. I put my money where my mouth is. Y'all come on, let's do it real fast. I don't know why it's so hard to get money from black people. Thank you, brother. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. A card. All right. Give it a card reader. Omar, do you have a card reader? You got a card? You got, all right. No, not cash app. I'm about the card. Don't worry about it. We got you. Go ahead and give it. Yeah, we'll give you.
I'm a cash app. I got you.
Okay. Let us know how much your cash app is. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. He gonna give $50, right? How much? He gonna give you $50? Priscilla.
Yes, sir. Oh, going to do the cash app, okay.
I'm gonna take $50 out of my pocket. He gonna go. So here it is, right here. Okay. Another 50.
You deserve.
$35. Look and see what you got down there. That's right there. All right, now you give it money for Omar, or you give it money for Okay, all right. All right, I don't want to get it twisted. Yeah, you know, I like how people do a whole lot of talking, but when it comes down to working, they start speaking another language. And I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad. Whatever you got to give, come on, give it now. Whether $10, $15, $20, come on. This is supposed to be a celebration for Brother Umar, right? Anybody else want to give anything? Anybody else want to give anything? Anybody else want to give anything? I know that y'all didn't come here to listen to me talk, but can we get $205 real fast? Can we get $200? Y'all come on. I'm gonna sit down there for a minute. $200. Members, what I want to tell you that always tell people, treat people the way that you want to be treated. Treat people the way that you want to be treated. And love those that don't love you. I got members, they always want to suck on my breast, but when it come down to it, after they suck all the milk out of it, you don't see them no more. And I tell people all the time, just remember, before you talk against me and talk about me, just remember all the good things I've done for you. I want to thank you all for what you've done. We have right now, how much, brother? I wanted to raise him at least $700, but he gonna tell me. How much? $690. $690. All right, and plus $50.
Okay.
You gonna give the 50? Yes, sir. All right, and I think somebody said he was gonna do some cash out. Who said that? All right, now, so $690 and 50 is what?
$690 and 50 is $740.
$740? $740. Thank y'all so much. I guess, Brother Omar, I want to say that you having the food cooked and everything was not in vain. We feed people all the time. Every week. Whether you like me or not, whether you donate anything. Because know your purpose in life. Know your purpose in life. We always talking about the white man. But do you know we take all our dollars and circulate it everywhere else except in the black community? We don't support each other. We lie to each other, and we still have the plantation syndrome. The white man tell you anything, and you go here on and buy. Think about it. Okay? So, Moringa, 35. Moringa, let me tell you about Moringa. If you got a thyroid problem, you hear me? If you got other kind of problems, that helps you. Okay? Detox your system. This stuff right here, You know what's wrong with you? You realize you're having headaches and migraines and all that kind of stuff? You got parasites in your body. Okay? And they feeding off of you. I get up every morning at 5 o'clock and I got somewhere to go. Huh? I be on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. It's a mess. I appreciate those sites because a lot of things that's happening, we wouldn't know about it. Don't be naive. I got a course here tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday for $75 teaching people about AI. You better learn about AI because AI is in your home. You hear something about smart light bulbs and smart, they're checking you. Ain't nothing secret. The baddest part about it is you don't know nothing about it. If I'm 71 years old, going on 72, I may not know much as you, but I know what I know. You can't tell a fool nothing. Huh? And a fool's money will soon depart. You hear what I say? Learn to help one another, but learn to help yourself. My doctor, did not make no money off of me. My doctor said, why don't you let us practice prescription for anything? He said, what about ibuprofen? I said, okay, doc, go ahead. I never went and picked it up. He knew it. He said, you're on the verge of being a sugar diabetic. I said, tell me something I don't know. I got this. Do you know that the high blood pressure medicine, do you know that it's recalled back a lot of high blood pressure medicine? Huh? When you can go to Mother Earth and keep your pressure down.
That's right.
You hear me? In subjection. A black company from Atlanta, the black doctors, told us that the sugar diabetic medicine they're giving y'all is for them, it's not for us. Everything they come out with is not for us. It's for them. And y'all wondering why you got kidney problems, why you got this and why you got that, because it have side effects. But you would rather spend your money somewhere else. I eat what I want to eat, from Coke to whatever. Okay, in moderation. I'm going to die one day anyway. But I want to die with my system clean. You hear me? I detox my system no matter what. Then they start putting stuff, things that you thought was good for you. They're making the fruits. They're making this, they're making that, and you don't know what you eat. I don't eat this, I don't eat that. They cause high blood pressure, but they're killing you too. The rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. Because y'all don't want to read. Y'all rather listen and shake your behinds. And guess what? All the jails is for it's for the black people. And the more we try to tell, oh, we go get them. You can't beat them white folk. How you gonna beat them? Get into their pocket. Get in their pockets. Okay? And that's what Martin Luther King and all of them was saying all along. Get them in their pocket. See. I hope that I didn't talk too long, but I did want to let y'all know what you have. This man is an unsung hero. Maybe not to you, because many times when we have somebody that's good to us, we take it for granted. You say, I don't want this. It's a shame he married a white woman. But what are you doing? Only thing is jacking your jaws, raising out of sand, kicking up dust, and ain't going nowhere. Treat that man the way that he's supposed to be treated. Y'all done let the white folks tell you that you're having too many babies. And do you know they're killing some of those children? Where in Israel, the Hebrews was having so many babies, it was overpopulated. They said, kill them. Not only are they killing our children, they're killing you by giving you all types of medications that don't belong to you. You hear what I say? I just want to let you know that. It's a lot I can stand up here and tell you. Now, if people can come all the way from Savannah, come all the way from New York, and all that to support this man here, we here, Jacksonians, we don't even appreciate it. I think he come from Lake City. He come from St. Augustine. Where you come from? You. No, I'm talking about you. Turn around. You. The north side? Okay, all right. But there's no side like the east side. You south side? All right. All right. But listen, I just want to tell you all that. But Omar is my friend. People have tried to come between him and I. They have came to him and talked bad about me. They have came to me and talked bad about him. And we look at it and laugh. Y'all seen that movie Color Purple? Yeah. I don't know what they were saying. Madonna, na. Won't keep her. Listen, be down like 4 flat tires. Okay? And if he did do something, I still don't know nothing about it. I ain't gonna tell you. How about that? Amen. So thank you so much. I'm Bishop Hall, and we try to help out people in the community. We try to help people out in the community. This brother come just about every day and patronize us. And you know what we do? I'm tired of, you can't depend on the white man for nothing. You hear me? We got some of the cheapest food in town, but y'all will go to McDonald's. And you tell me, all you do is read. Do some research sometime. That's right. Now I'm going to tell you this, and I got to go. On a lot of these things that you all taking, a lot of these things you're doing, there's an app that you can download. It's got a carrot on it. It's Yaka. Yes. You got it? Right. You take that and scan it. Scan it. When you scan it, it'll tell you everything that's in that food or that medicine that's good for you and what is bad for you. You hear me? Everybody don't know why I sing the blues. I've been around a long time. I done paid my dues. I'm trying to help you if you will listen. Yes. I'm trying to help you now. All right. So don't blame it on me if Daddy can't see or we ain't got no teeth. You should have bought him some. And if you don't want to know the truth, don't bring Grandma around me, knowing that Grandma can't stand the truth. You didn't give her her medication. Now Grandma is sick. God bless you. May have a smile for you. Prayer.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Okay. Yes. My name is Maurice Thomas, and I'm just here to say, just thank Brother Omar. He's my brother, he's my friend. He's the guy I know for so long. So I'm not much to speak about. I'm just here to tell him thank you. I love you, brother. It's all love. I need you, he said. Y'all know it. That's my brother. Okay, I love you all well. Okay, have a great afternoon. Thank you. Peace. Okay, thank you, brother. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, good evening, peace. Hello, whatever applies, I say to you from the depths of my heart. I would just like to say two things about Brother Umar. I've known him all my life. I've known him, and one thing he may not know is that my mother used to always ask me about him. And when she asked me about him, I knew she really liked him. And that went a long way with me. She would always ask me about him. She would always say complimentary things about him. In my darkest hour, he was there. Just to share with you, once I was going through something, you know, we all go through something at times in our lives. I was having a rough time in marriage, and I actually was thrown out of my own house. But he came, and he helped me pick up all my clothes, and he took them, and he put them in his car, and took me with him. And he gave me the refuge and the support that I never will forget. He truly was an inspiration. He has always been. I'm telling you, when we were in school, before either of us were Muslim, he was the same way. He was always hustling, he was always moving. You're talking about busy bee, that's it. The word is indefatigable. He never got tired. Always. And it is truly amazing. It's an inspiration. I have learned from it. He encouraged me all the time. When I left and went down south, he still was doing it. I heard about it. When I came back, he was steadfast. He was always persevering. I mean, I could write a book.
Praise God.
The sea would be the water, the trees could be the pen. They would all run out. It just wouldn't be enough. So I just like to say that about my brother. While he's here, and he knows that when it comes to me, I got his back too. I got it. Always. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Now, people from the table, would you like to say something? Tom.
I would like the opportunity just to say about UMAR, who I have known for over 40 years, about 47 years that he's always been a man on a hustle. And he's always been a man, he and his wife and his family. I can't speak about him without speaking about his other half. Speak about him and his wife and his family, how they have always tried to inform the black community. They have been there, educating us and trying to help us grow up so we can become what God intended for us to be. Every one of us needs to find something that we can do. You might not think you can make a difference, but you can. It's one, look, we're here to honor this one man, but it's something in you that you can do. And hopefully this will be a spark in our community that we can start honoring people who are trying to make a difference. And you can make a difference. I want all of us to be a little more like UMAR. Amen. God bless you.
I just want to say one more thing. Behind every good man is a what? All right. I remember a quote from Elijah Muhammad, may the peace and blessings be upon him. He said, "There's no such thing as a no good woman.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
That what makes her no good is a no good man. That was a quote from Elijah Muhammad. Just want to put something in the ethers. When the sister said that Omar and Sister Adela, they were out all the time building and sharing love and information to the community. That was them too. Over 30-something years ago in Savannah, Georgia, stepping out the masjid Jihad was on Abercorn and 34th Street. This is when I first seen the brother and sister. They was out there hustling. And I said, well, who was that crew out there? Sister Adela and Omar, man. They were selling books, oils, everything. In fact, I met them before that time, but when they had the masjid downtown, that's when I first met them. That was over 30-something years ago. But just wanted to put that out there. Sister Adela was a very good woman. Always the same energy every time you see her. And they made each other. So, all praises be to the Heavenly Father and the ancestors. And we celebrate both of them. Brother Omar and Sister Adela. Thank you.
Peace, everyone. Peace to the earth, moon, stars. Honor to the ancestors. And eternal hostility to the enemies of the noble aspirations of our people. It's a real honor to be here today to honor our brother and elder, Imam UMAR Sharif, who we affectionately refer to as the Imam. You know, you're a bad man when you have a definite article before your time.
That's right.
You know, I came down here in the ending of 1995. You know, and that was the first time I met Brother Imam. One of the things that took me back was someone mentioned that Imam's been in the game for over 40 years. Over 40 years. I mean, over 40 years is a long time to be committed to anything, let alone being committed to the upliftment of black people. You know, uplifting black people is like trying to feed a hungry tiger with a delicious meat suit on. You know what I'm saying? So when I came down, I was running a bookstore on Main Street, Main Street and 8th. I used to teach classes twice a week. And I remember one night one of the patrons told me that, you know, there's a mosque over there on Pearl Street. And we were just closing and they were still open, so I was excited. So I went down there to check them out with the express intent, start trouble. You know, I was fresh from New York. I had that aggressive, obnoxious New York energy. You know, and they were doing Juma, I believe, and Brother Imam was giving a khutbah, so I sat in and waited for my opportunity to prod and poke, hoping to provocate a debate, you know. That was my orientation. That's what I thought the game was about, you know, showing how much you knew and all that. That's what I thought was important. And I remember, no matter how much I prodded and poked the Imam, he was always so gracious to me. He never gave me the satisfaction that I was looking for. Everybody else did. Everybody else. I remember the brother Iman. I don't know if anybody remember him. He used to have a spot off Norwood by the pepper shop.
There you go.
And he kicked me out several times. Yeah, he didn't like me about two months. At the time, you know, during the work, I wasn't cognizant of what it was, you know what I'm saying, the significance of what we were doing at the time, because we were standing on the shoulders of giants, and, you know, and I just thought that this was gonna continue indefinitely. I wasn't aware that we were the last of the vanguard. You know, we were the last. You know, after that, it went to the internet. No one was reading books anymore. I mean, a lot of the organizations that we were a part of, you know what I'm saying, they collapsed. People got arrested, and, you know, all sorts of things happened. We were the last of the vanguard, and wasn't aware of it. And I learned a lot from the imam. And if you know me, that means a lot, because I used to think I was the heaviest cat on the planet, you know. And one of the things that I learned from Imam was something really valuable that stuck with me for years. You know, like I said, I always had this orientation of you know, wanting to, you know, always debate and, you know what I'm saying, have all this contention, because that was a school of thought that I came from. In fact, there was a time that I was even trying to get a public access channel down here in Jacksonville, just for the purpose of it, inviting a debate. And what I learned from Imam is, again, despite how provocative I was being, him and his wife, they was always so gracious. You know, I lived off her fish sandwiches for a time, and he would send people to, you know what I'm saying, to my store. You know, even though we had, you know, ideological differences, and I learned, man, you know, I think I might have this thing wrong. You know, it wasn't really about ideology. It was about people. It was about relationships, and that's what I learned about. That's what I learned from the Imam. That it was about relationships all the time. The ideology was just clothing that we wore, but the value was the people underneath the clothing.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You know? I learned that what was most important and what made our people great. You know, when we ask the question, you know, what is it about our people that makes us great, that fills us up with pride? And at the time, you know, back then, I remember I would have thought, you know, with all the great civilizations that, you know, I read about, it was the sciences.
Yeah.
You know, it was the sciences. You think about all the sciences involved in building the Great Pyramids. You had to know geology, because you had to know which stones. You know, you had to know astronomy, because they would align the temples with the stars. You had to know high math, because you have to calculate the slopes and so forth like that. And so there was a large array of different sciences combined to, you know, say, to produce that great edifice that we see there in Gaza. But none of those sciences were developed in one sitting. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one sitting. In fact, some of those sciences had thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years of development. And what that means is that we had to pass down unfinished equations for generations. And you can't do that without sound relationships. It's impossible. You with me? And again, so that was one of the main lessons I learned from the brother, you know, that the science of relationships was the highest of all the sciences that we mastered. We were the masters of relationships. You look at the Turin Papyrus, has a king's list on it. It goes back 36,000 years. 36,000 years. Passing down information. One generation to the other. You know, I think about, you know, our children today, we just trying to pass down our basic values, and that's a challenge. That's only one generation. 36,000 years, we were the masters of relationships. And I learned that from the brother, not because he told me any of this, but because him and his wife embodied it, you know, because this is a thankless game, and it's super hard, especially when you're trying to get the money for the rent and the Cadillac gas money spent, you know. It's hard out here. It's hard, and I understood what that type of pressure does to a relationship, and I saw them maintaining resilience to the very end. And when you look at our situations today, you know, that's the science that we need to learn the most, because we've forgotten that, the science of relationships. You know, we know quantum physics, we know cryptocurrency, but we don't have the knowledge to keep our families together, you know. And again, the brother was an embodiment of that because of how he treated me, how he treated, you know, the community, how, again, how him and his wife exemplified what Black love was all about. And for that, I want to salute the brother. We love you.
All right.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Alaikum salam.
What I want to talk about is the real imam that y'all really never got to meet.
All right.
He has the only masjid when we was up that you didn't have to go in there and be subservient. You didn't have to go in there with the Sahaba mentality. You came in there to grow. If there was something you wanted to do and you was convicted at doing it, he said, go do it. You know, no other mosque gave that kind of freedom. You know, when brothers wanted to do whatever you wanted to do, teach classes or whatever, you do it. You know, he gave you his blessing. You know, that's what I miss about mosque. I go to mosques now, I just sitting in the back. I have no input. I have nothing vested in that mosque. But Masjid al-Salam, when you step in that door, you felt vested. You knew you could be somebody. You could do something. No matter what you say, well, I'm going to sell fish sandwiches this week for the mosque.
Right.
Brothers say, okay, we get together, we're going to do it. You know, but over a period of time, you know, in life, I was younger then, so my family started being, pulling on me and stuff, so I didn't do as much as I wanted to do for the mosque here, but that's still my imam, you know, and I still appreciate him bringing the people to teach us stuff, for me to learn the Arabic, to be able to read the Arabic, to be able to understand it, to be able to translate it the way I can translate it. I understand it a lot better than some of the translations we have, because they don't have our spirit or our understanding of certain words, because, you know, the Qurans we have that written in the English form, that's not the way we speak. a lot of the words don't have no meaning, so we don't get the feeling out of the Quran. You know, so when you see words, and then when I step in the store and I hear an Arab say a brother's Majnun, I know he's saying he's crazy, you know, stuff like that. The thing I really miss was the old masjid, the brothers I came up with, the struggle. I mean, every time I think that we were not going to be successful, we end up being way more successful than we thought we was going to be. The Imam never lost his spirit, no matter what. It just happened. And I was so amazed that this came through. This came through. This came through. It just blows my mind. You know, I said, well, I just did this a little bit. He just did that a little bit. He just did that a little bit. But as a whole, it became bigger. And I got to meet a lot of people, you know, a lot of famous people in my life because of the Imam. You know, I got to meet Alameen, H. Brown. You know, I got to meet Fahim Shuaib. You know, I see him in the internet a lot. I mean, he brought in big people to Jacksonville. And the people did not appreciate what he was doing because they can't see the vision. You know, our biggest problem is just us as black folks, we don't want to be obligated. We know the truth. We know what we need to do, but nobody wants to step out and do it. That's our biggest problem. You know what you need to do. We'd rather close our eyes. You know, I was talking to Imam a little bit earlier. I said, you have to beat a black man to death to make him see. You have to beat it out of him. You know, he would not just say, oh, I need to feed my family. You know, but so what your wife put you up, but you still got to feed your family. You know, we as a race of people, we've lost so much in the last 20 years. You know, when I step outside, man, I'm just like, I just can't believe the stuff that I'm seeing. You know, and I know what we're supposed to be like. When I was at the Masjid, Al-Salam, we knew what brotherhood, sisterhood was all about. The sisters had the sisters' back, the brothers had the brothers' back, and we all had each other's back. So we need to do as a people, you know, I know it's hard to talk to a fool. It's like the prophet says, when you talk to a fool, he says like pouring dust in your mouth. So it only goes as far as it can go. So if you know the person is not worthy of you, you know, it's hard to cut ties and all, but don't get caught up with them. You got to be with like-minded people, like struggling people. You know, if you see a person that's struggling and whatever, are they trying to get something, you know, get in on it with them. You know, you make it better. But our biggest problem, we don't have trust. You know, I mean, brothers at the masjid, if they would collect the money, you didn't have to worry about nothing getting stolen. You know, you got to worry about them putting some extra in there, trying to cover up to make it look better. You know, I miss that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
It's the feed the poor. The Imam, when he established that, feed the poor during Ramadan, you know, that was like a double blessing. We never got tired. We didn't feel our thirst. We didn't feel our hunger while we were serving them all this great food. We didn't. I mean, it didn't even bother us. You know, but now, my Ramadans are tough. You know, because I'm by myself now. I don't have that camaraderie with the brothers and the sisters. Little simple things that I thought was simple were the greatest part of me growing in religion. You know, but if you ask him 2 questions about the Quran, he knows it. But the average brother, you better go to the Arab and get the Arab's crazy advice. You know, the Arab's crazy thought pattern. We don't think like they think. So we're American, we're black. Our Muslim is a different Muslim. So, what I was really enjoying about being under the Imam is that we had the freedom to learn. We had the freedom to read. We had the freedom to be together. And he wasn't ashamed or scared to tell you how it is or the way he saw it. So you either accepted it or you didn't. But he was not going to be lily mouth. He going to tell you like he did. That's why I try to pattern my life by a person that stand on his values, stand on what he believes in. Before that time, I was back off a lot of times of stuff. But now I don't back off anything. I don't back off for nobody because I understand. I mean, as small as he is, He'll walk up on a 300-pound man and tell him like it is. You know, I just amazed me. I mean, I don't know how he did it, but I said, if he can do that, I can do it too. So I really cherish my manhood because of UMAR, you know, and I don't like when y'all say this, Umar L. I don't need y'all to say El Hajj on the end of his name, because that's a Hajj brother. You know, a lot of brothers who say they're Muslim never even attempt to go make Hajj. And that's the most beautiful thing you can ever do, is to go make Hajj. You're going to see everybody, every kind of person that you out there, from the poorest to the richest, you know, and you realize that the American Muslim, when he goes to make Hajj, he's the most dignified of the Muslims there. You know, we out there like the rest of the Muslims, throwing stones at the shaitan, trying to kiss the black stone and all that. We there to make Hajj. We there to make our 7 circulations around that Hajj, do our prayers, do every stuff we do. But you go see the other Muslims around the world, you say, man, they're supposed to be Muslim. We're the real Muslim. You know, the way we carry ourselves. And that's what shocked me when I went to make Hajj, is that I thought we would be the worst ones there, but we end up being the best, the most cordial, the most loving. But you see people go to make Hajj, you know, I witnessed people dying right next to me when I went to Hajj. Right there doing the prayers, died, they pick them up and they kept the prayers going, and me being there, you know, I was like, wow, you know. But then I come to find out that a lot of people, you know, want to make their last right to Allah, and that's Hajj. So if you Muslim, save up for your Hajj, make your Hajj. You know, you're gonna really feel good about your religion. You know, from the people you meet and going through that struggle. You know, I'm glad I did it when I was younger, because I got 2 bad knees now. I don't think I can do it now. So, and thank the brother when you see him. I mean, he's a kind man. You know, once you get to know him, you got to get to that. He don't let so many friends in. So you got to prove yourself to him that you're a friend or an associate to be around him. You know, you look at the people that's around him, you say, man, he don't have that many friends. But he does. He have a lot of associates, but he don't have that many friends. You know, everybody's the same situation. We all got friends, and we got friends, because you don't have a lot of friends. You have a lot of associate friends. So when you find somebody like that, you kind of hold on to them, you let them know that you love them, you call them, you know. If you just call them once a week, that's calling, let people know that you love them. You know, it ain't just family that you have to love. You know, your outside people are more your family than your family. You know, your family, they expect things out of you, but your friends, when you do it for them, they don't expect it. So you make sure that you show the love. You know, when you see them, speak to them, whatever. Yeah, I miss the biggest thing I miss out of the mosque here is when you see the email that give him the kubar, and he is so precise with his sermons. And there's no junk in his sermons. You know, you're not up there just to make you feel good. He's there to tell you the truth. You know, whether you like it or you don't. And that's what I used to respect out of my people. He's if he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. If he says he's going to be there, he's going to be there. Everybody knows that about him. And he's always trying to get the brotherhood together, the sisterhood together. He spends, I don't know if he spends every waking moment thinking about that, but it looked like it to me. Because every time I see him, I got this program, brother, we're finna do. Brother, I want to do this here next month. Brother, I want to do this here. He's not trying to rest. I'm 65 now, I'm trying to rest. But now I have to look at him. Now he's taking my excuses away. So I'm still going to rest, but I'm still following the Imam. All right, thank you.
Yes, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Every brother 70 years old, you please stand up. All my 70-year-old brothers stand up. Anybody 70 years old, raise to your feet for a second. We're a very elite class. Very elite class. 3 scores and 10, you sit down. 3 scores and 10. 3 scores and 10. And by some chance, 4 scores. Assalamu alaikum. Once again, Moorish American, Alan Williams Bay is my name. Mashiq, deep into Moorish science. Met Omar in the 70s. I'm a Marine Vietnam vet also. My vets stand up. Any veterans in the house? From a Muslim to an African American, I'm gonna say thank you for your service. Because everybody else be lying. All right? It's real. It's real. Omar is a warrior. A real warrior. I served time in the Marine Corps. Omar and I crossed paths in the 70s. We go back and look at history. The mosque on State Street. Born and raised right here in Jacksonville. I'm 76 years old. I'll be 77 this year.
All right.
The mosque on State Street. Lucius Felton, a whole bunch of other names I can call, would carry me to the mosque on Friday. My mother was a Christian, an AME Christian, well, allowed me to go to the mosque on Friday. Omar, we crossed paths many years ago, Nation of Islam. And then, when I'm in the Marine Corps, I found Temple number 4 in Washington, D.C. Shabazz Temple and stuff. And I went there and learned stuff as a Christian here and different things. And then I crossed into Moorish science 50 years ago. 53 years ago. And so as I grew in Moorish science, I came back to Jacksonville. My brother reintroduced me to Omar again. So we hang on Elm Street. Omar started the mosque on Elm Street. He was proud. He would be the only brother in the neighborhood, go outside his speaker and pray on Fridays. Jumu'ah prayer, whatever. You come to Elm Street, Salaam alaikum, Salaam alaikum. You get all down the street. And Omar would pray. As I'm carrying my 55-year-old son back and forth to Washington, D.C., Omar said, brother, can I ride with you? We rode from South Carolina. As soon as he got down there in South Carolina, Muslims was drawn to him. They prayed in South Carolina. We get to Washington, D.C., we go to the National Mosque. The National Mosque. We got there Africans, Egyptians, it was all different sects praying in the mosque. Okay? This brother, and he said, well, this is deep. He said, I'm going to go to the Kabbalah one day, checking, and we talking. Then later on, I'm rolling back here. The IRS offered me a job. 40 years ago, next month. That time, he left his house. He went to Jefferson and Monroe. Now, with Patrice Mendez, and a lot of the old guard went down all the neighborhood over there. He had the whole street blowing up. I'm working for the IRS, suit, tie, and all. I'm walking up to the mosque, having lunch, eating fish sandwich with Sister C. And I said, Sister C, you heard what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we having dinner. He said, man, you know what? I said, that's what I am. Ishmael. I am Ishmael. I know who Ishmael is. I don't care about Isaac is good, but he was at a different time when Abraham was a little retarded, 99 years old, compared to 86. Look, history. This is real religious history. And I'm saying this for a reason because Omar and I were in the mosque on Monroe Street in Sister C. We were sitting to have our own little lesson. I'm talking about more science. He telling me about the old Muslim. And we trying to understand the new Muslims. They different. And so Omar said, I'm going to start learning to speak Arabic. And so Omar on Monroe Street met some Arabs. And so Arabs blessed him and his wife with a trip to the Kaaba. Am I telling too much today, brother? Okay. Arabic blessed him with a trip to go to the Kaaba. Omar, when he came back, he taught us everything he's seen. And he started telling his brother, man, Malcolm X did not tell no lie. Malcolm X did not tell no lie. White, blue eyes, everybody saying the same prayer. Witness for the brother. Okay, so as he moved on, came popular on Monroe Street and roamed off with him a sweet deal. We went to Pearl Street. Now, Pearl Street, you didn't know about, but they used to make flags there. White folks make flags. Okay, he moved on Beach Boulevard. And they had the office space there. Black people couldn't work. You could unload the truck, but you couldn't work there in Springfield. So Omar came to Springfield. He got there around 95, 96. I met this queen here in 85. And then I said I want to marry her in 95, 96. So I said, Omar, I'm going to marry this sister. This sister today had a stroke 3 or 4 years ago. And right now, I'm taking care of her. I'm taking care of her. Right now, this day. and it had been for Omar and his sister motivated me. Brother McKinday, his queen, they motivated me to take care of my queen. Okay? So the brother is a teacher in more ways than one, spiritually and from the heart. He loves people. Like he said, he is that little man with a big stick. And he knows how to relate to people. The brother down there, down there, we know about your place. Right next to the brother had a place where he did upholster furniture. All right? And they would come to the mosque. And we would have a bit of conversation. Oh, my brother, let you handle the day, Ray. You handle it. I'm going to take care of it today. And we would do stuff because we seek knowledge. We seek knowledge. Omar had 7, 8 different Qurans from different countries, all translations. So I'm just trying to tell you, brother, offering books, incense, oils, knowledge. 4 scores, my brother. God bless you for you to be here, 4 scores. Because you next to man, partner. You don't want to be here because you ran away from us. You ran away from us on Pearl Street. And I run across you walking the street and see you. How am I doing? I said, come on back and find out for yourself. Did I not say this to you? And so, 65, you know who you are. You're a man, brother. It's your time to do what Omar gave the torch. Run with it. All praise to the dear body. This is my contribution. It's $41 here.
Okay, everybody. Again, I want to thank you for coming. I know everybody's sitting there smelling all that good food over here, so I'm not gonna let us get in y'all way. Y'all go ahead and y'all get y'all something to eat, get you some libation. The brothers got some nice stuff up here for your health. And we continue, and after we eat, enjoy the meal, enjoy fellowship, and we will continue. All right, y'all have a good one. Excuse me, everybody. I'm sorry. What we're gonna do, we're gonna serve the elders first, okay? And then everybody else can come up. Thank you.
We need all the help we can get. Priscilla, us men need all the help we can get. Thank you, thank you.
Hey, brother, what's up, man? What's going on with you, bud? You came in. I knew that was it, man. Yeah, but what that bad, brother? You didn't make it. But I was the one that sent you the email. Yeah.
So, say that you see all the time.
Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, I know that's right.
I gotta give it to him. You know, get to him.
That's what I've been ready. I can share. Along with that rated on. Right, so.
Spanish State, I won't tell me. Yeah, so you got a studio. What's
I said something I need dog. I said it's a man big territory. You trying to front right now.
I'll give you my number. You can just call me. I said, there are three things that affect black communities across the entire United States. Public health development. What I have what I thought. That's why I told her, I said, see, I have a tour company on. This one costs me about $200. I have to pick out for my tour. It goes to the band. And so the people here, I said, y'all know about, I just use example, I-75. I said, people in Manchester know about I-75. I said, but I-75 will wipe out parts of two black communities next to each other. So the president of Washington. But it doesn't stop there. Then it goes to Cincinnati. Then it goes over the line and then Hyde Park and over. Two destroyed black people. Then it goes to Hicks Street in Detroit. Hicks Street, they're coming from Hicks Street in Detroit. Black houses on the right. There's black people there. I said, I-94, why not the robbers all together in the same hall? So, so people who are with me now, they start saying, no, the band of floor, it's our tour. So now when I do this, I tell people, developers, you can tell them, they talk to one another. If you don't talk to one another, what we do is we can compromise. And the band is just having something. I tell folks, it's all the same. When we get communicating on one another, we're able to beat them. So yeah, when you said that, I'm like, yeah, I want to say something.
My community got situations. They put black
So my brother, I'm gonna go ahead and eat the food. I'm sorry. So you know you trying to
I mean, nourish me.
I'm sick to be tripping. And the only reason why I didn't get the sick is because the inimitable Walter E. Timms, the one who created the shield, was a registrar at Savannah State University. Yeah. One of the charter members, Alpha Chapter of Phi Beta Sigma in DC. So that's the only reason why I even tolerate it. So everybody's like, man, I was shut down. But the Walker was in like, Jamal, you gotta do better than that. Because it's one of my people. So that's why, because if you put me up like that, you would come down over. So that was, yes, sir. I appreciate it. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.